Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is TMB here, and I'm sorry about the lighting, but it is dark, and I apparently don't have a light here in my living room, so it's gonna be weird. But I want to do another video, a part 2 to my Mermaids series. So I did some pretty cool research about certain things that make so much sense about mermaids and mermaid energies, stuff like that. So a lot of the stuff that I have today for this part of the video has a lot to do with childbirth and cool things that just make so much sense with the mermaid community. So if you see me looking over to the side or anywhere, it's because if you know me well, you know I have notes. So this video isn't like a million hours long. Holy cow. So a lot of people are drawn to like a natural way to give birth, like water births, including ocean births. It's just like the connection to the ocean. That reminds me of earth and mermaid energy, which some people don't even realize that that's what it is, or they don't even know. They just think, oh, this is just really soothing, I like this. But they don't realize that it's a specific energy that they're attracted to. But there is this cool thing I just found out about, and it's called dolphin-assisted birth. And there is a dolphin-assisted birth in Hawaii. And it's like very spiritual based, and like they have the like one of the guys that owns it with his wife, she also had a dolphin birth, and it was like so cool. And like they could help contractions on a woman with this homemade musical instrument that radiates sound, which sound is energy as well, and it helps energetically with contractions when a woman is pregnant. But like, I don't know when they go over to that resort, pregnant people do, and then they go and they swim with the dolphins throughout their pregnancy. And a couple women had said that that their children ended up coming out like really intelligent, and like some of them really liked art and could speak early, and would start making like these weird clicking sounds and could communicate with the dolphins. I thought that was really cool. And the dolphins would help the mothers give birth to their babies. That is something I really want to experience. Let's see here. So my note says that when babies are, oh, this is so cool. Like I realized this the other day when I was making my part 1 to the mermaids, as I got really thinking about it. And I don't know how many people have the same thought process as me, but I got really deep with this. So I was like, when babies are conceived, the first weeks of the first trimester, the baby has a tail. When the baby grows its legs, the tail falls off. So technically, we're all mermaids. Isn't that cool? This is another thing I noticed. So another cool thing about pregnancy is while the baby is in the womb, they're in a pool of liquid called amniotic fluid, and they learn how to breathe by breathing in the fluid like a fish. So what does that sound like? Like, I think we're supposed to breathe water as well. I don't know when we started developing the point to drown, but like even when we're first like conceived in the womb, we can breathe liquid. Just like how mermaids and fish can breathe air. Or not air, but water. Like, doesn't that sound like really like a coincidence? And then I put water is a very powerful element, which it is, and it's connected to several types of energy, which elements can help build the energy or make certain things stronger and like certain intentions. So a lot of people can do manifestations with water. That's cool. I'll try to make a video on that. Our bodies are made up of a lot of water too, and we need water to be healthy. Beaches and oceans can be very calming to people. It's because of the energy that's there and the energy that is absorbed by us while we're there. So that is like, so this video is going to be everywhere. I'm sorry. And a lot of it had to do with birth. But if you think at it as in it's about, you know, how we're constructed. Like people think that maybe we're from apes, or we're from like the first people that were created were mermaids, and we just evolved into being like this, like we are today. Who knows what the beginning of life really was like? Who knows that? But like, maybe we were mermaids. Maybe there are different branches. Like, I know of the other article I read about the Lemurians. There were a lot of shapeshifters back in that day when the Lemurian was still high. So maybe the apes were shapeshifters. We have no idea. And that's the great part about it, is that it's so mysterious. And I don't know if we're ever gonna know, but what I do know is that we are growing into new beings every day. We are becoming different. And I know when I read the article about the Lemurians and the Atlanteans, they talked about how they were able to breathe water out of their third eye hole. That sounds so funny, but they're out of their third eye, which makes so much sense because even in spirituality, the third eye is just so important. Who knows what is the capabilities of our third eye? Maybe our third eye helps us breathe underwater. Maybe it helps us do all these things, and I just got chills. So I'm right. So like, there's so many things that we could be accomplishing with our third eye that not a lot of people think are possible. Like even some spiritual people, they're like very close-minded on like what is capable in life, or there's a certain type of balance of reality. Me, I'm very spiritual, but I believe I'm very open-minded. Like I have no limit to reality. So like say someone walked up to me and they seemed sound of mind and they told me that they just saw an alien, I would believe them. Or if they turned around and told me that they saw a mermaid, I would believe them. Now, like if I noticed like something was really wrong with them, then maybe I'd be like, maybe they're not right-minded right now. Like, but other times I do, like if someone were to walk up to me or tell me a story about how they saw an alien or their poor alien or whatever, I would probably believe it because I'm very open-minded and I respect people on what they want to be or what they want. There's this YouTube video where I watched this girl was an alien, and she would dress up and she looked really cool. And I would respect her as who she wants to be and who she believes she's from. And what sometimes happens is, this just makes sense, is a lot of people, when they are believing that they're an alien or they're a mermaid or whatever, or they just really like something, I think it has to do with maybe a past life, that maybe they were a mermaid in the past life, or maybe they were an alien on a different planet or in space in a different, maybe a different realm or a different lifetime. Like, who knows? Like, I know that I'm attracted to a lot of things. Like, I'm attracted to the Titanic. Like, I feel very connected to the Titanic. I feel like maybe I had died on the Titanic. I also have some type of connection with Stonehenge. I feel very connected to Stonehenge. So, like, I feel very connected to India. I feel really connected to, like, Asian countries and Africa. And so I feel like maybe that's because I had past lives in those areas and in those certain events, and why they're important to me. Also, I feel a really strong connection to, like, the Stone Age, or like the medieval times. Oh, and the witch trials. I feel like maybe I was accused of being a witch, probably was. And I'm also kind of attracted to witchcraft. And I'm not talking about, like, sacrifices and stuff. I'm talking about, like, the genuine good stuff. And like herbs and spices, and helping people and help healing people. And I think that's probably what happened to me, is I ended up getting caught healing somebody and I got killed. I got assassinated. So yes, this is an all over the place video, mostly about mermaids. My next video, part 3, I'm hoping to do a part 3, and it's going to be about the types of mermaids that are out there. So thank you for listening to my video, and I will see you next time. Bye.